Hello, welcome back. Duck breast. You heard me. Duck breast. And this one I'm going to cook with a side of mushrooms. And those mushrooms are delicious too. So I will have a link in my description of how I prepare those mushrooms, which you have pecan and other delicious things. Is my own recipe. And duck is a red meat. It's a game meat that I'm going to show you how to cook it perfectly, like you should cook a red meat. So if you like what you see in this channel, share, press the like button. If you have other ways of, other techniques or other ways of preparing this dish, feel free and write that in your comments. I'm here to also learn from other people's techniques. Subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to. But above all, go nowhere. Let's have some fun. Let's create. So here I have a duck breast, and duck is a red meat. And you look at the other side, I have the skin because I'm going to use it. I have some pepper, ground pepper. I have some salt. I have some fresh thyme, which I kind of peel just to have the leaf. And I have a 2 or 3 string of thyme too that I'm going to use while I'm cooking. And this is very simple. Put the salt, whatever amount you need. The thing about duck is that it's fatty, so you don't need to cook with oil or anything like that. But I like to give it a little bit of taste, put the pepper, rub it nicely. More salt. Then I go to the other side and do pretty much the same. Doesn't matter the order. Put a little bit more. You don't want it too salty either. Just want to give it a little bit of taste. See how easy? And then you add the thyme. And if you want to, you can put it in the refrigerator overnight or leave it out for, about 45 minutes or an hour so the taste infiltrate. But if you have it in the refrigerator, before you cook it, make sure that you had it out for at least 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. So the temperature becomes more like room temperature. And that way the heat transfer while you're cooking, transfer better, and you have the meat cooked the way you want it. So you have this at high heat, the pan, no oil, no nothing, because the duck already have fat. And you place the duck with the fat section down first. So it starts generating the grease. Depending of the type of stove you have, I have an electrical one. I bought this stove in 2004, so it's an old one. You might want to leave one side for about 3 minutes because this is once again red meat. You see how the fat is developing? There's a natural fat from the duck. Let me see how it's looking so far. Still earlier. I'm going to let it go for 3 minutes and see how it looks. It's been about 3 minutes, so I'm going to turn it. See how nice and dark this side is. And I'm going to cook now the other side for 3, maybe 4 minutes. I'm going to put some of my thyme. And I'm going to grab some of the grease and put on top of the thyme. And you start cooking 3 or 4 minutes. So you're cooking this like it was a steak, pretty much. So keep a close eye. This breast is pretty thick, so I decided to cook it for 5 minutes the other side. Now I'm going to take it out, put it here, and let it rest for about 5 to 8 minutes. It's going to let it rest.